7 seconds.
4,000 seconds.
3 billion seconds.
Several
4,
seconds.
3,
Yep, count us in.
2,
Totally. Yep.
1.
We haven't started already, I'm sure. Hi, everybody.
Welcome to
Hi.
D&D.
To awakening.
Indeed. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Awakening. How is everybody doing this fine evening?
Hi,
Morning,
Terrible.
Jakey, and all of you on Jakey's side of the world.
Oh.
Good morning.
Yeah.
You get to experience the spookiness in daylight. Good for you guys.
Yeah, we planned it this time specifically so Jakey wouldn't get scared.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You're welcome, Jake.
Someone's like, Mev has more beard. Yeah, that's how hair growth works.
Mev's outbearding me today.
Yeah, I'm just letting it go. The only thing I'm trimming is like the mustache.
Yeah, that where
So
it just hangs over the lip.
Yeah, just so I can eat food and drink.
Oh yeah, and
properly.
not like eat your mustache. Yeah, it's terrible when that happens.
Or just like get coffee in my
Yeah.
mustache every
Yeah.
time I take a sip of
Man,
coffee.
I really hate when that happens too, you know?
It's the worst. Okay.
Yeah.
Kayla complains about it all the time.
I really do. Just ask Xylo, he knows.
True.
Sam's asking how my internet is.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Once again, I'm running the show. He's just,
Yep,
chilling, doing his
chilling.
game master thing.
Yeah.
Doing
all
his
good.
game master.
I pretty much, it's past couple of weeks, I just have to send Xylo things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, okay, so when it gets to this part, do this song. And when it gets to this, do this song. And aside from that, just fill it out. I trust you.
Of course.
But, yeah, we are back with another episode of Awakening. Once again, I didn't make a previously on section because it's just one more thing to have to send Xylo. It probably would have doubled the amount of time
Yeah, with your
to
internet, too.
upload that folder. So, long story short, hopefully my internet should be fixed within the next week or two. It could be in the next day or two. I don't really have a clear answer, but fingers crossed, chat. And
Mev, you don't need to apologize to them. Just to me.
Yep, just to Xylo for making him do extra
Only.
work.
Mm-hmm.
This pretty much just turned into Star Wars.
All the shows. All right.
Yep. Yeah, I guess before we get into it, we should, speaking of all the shows, we should probably discuss some of the new things we have coming up. A lot of you already know, but might as well keep telling everybody. Beginning tomorrow night is the premiere of a brand new campaign run by the one and only Xylophoney. And it is a pirates campaign called Scurvy Seas.
Aye.
It includes myself, Kayla,
That's me.
Kaylee, and Devin. So join us tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than this one. It's going to be at 8 p.m. EST.
Yeah.
There is also, as has been discussed, there is an Avatar campaign in the works. I think they have finally set a day and a start date, but they haven't announced it yet, so I'm not spoiling it.
Not yet.
And then of course we have an Olympus D&D coming up as well. Oh yeah, the Avatar one's going to be run by Mario. I don't know if we've talked about everybody who's in it. Have we announced that
I
yet?
think it's just me. I'm pretty sure it's the only one that's been revealed.
Just Mitch and Mario.
To be fair,
campaign.
One person campaign. I got it. I'll play every
I think we've
character.
actually confirmed that everyone we hoped could be in it can be in it, so.
Yeah,
there was
I'm pretty,
a little bit
I'm
of
pretty
a
sure everything worked
scheduling
out.
difficulty with that, but yeah, it seems like they worked everything out.
Yeah. That's
And
also
then,
going to be starting next month, though. Beginning of next month. So there's time to tease that.
And then fourthly, there is going to be an Olympus D&D coming up. I just hiccuped.
Bless you.
Thanks. Yeah, and Olympus D&D, from what I understand, it is going to be taking over the Sunday time slot, correct?
Yes.
Is that true?
Correct.
Yes. Yeah, so that's going to be an Olympus D&D. From what I've been told, it's not going to be Origins of Olympus specifically, but it is going to be like Olympus themed. And it's going to take over the Sunday stream at 4 EST. I don't know if we've announced anybody who's in that one yet. I can't keep track of what we've announced because Xylo's doing a lot of the announcing. But we have announced that Side is going to be running that one. He did run a one-shot for an Olympus D&D. We thought he did really, really well, and he's kind of psyched to run a campaign. So he's going to be running our fourth campaign. So yeah, very exciting. We will probably within the next couple of weeks here, we will have 4 campaigns going a week, which is nuts.
Yep.
So all the different content, all different flavors of tabletop roleplay. So yeah, if you guys do like D&D and stuff, and
oh man,
be excited for all that stuff.
I can't wait to compare the pirate game to Awakening. It is going to be a fantastic difference.
It's gonna be so different. And it's gonna be
A little.
it'll be a nice breath of fresh air for me, because like with Awakening, we try to keep it's a little more serious. Obviously, it gets kind of dark and kind of heavy. And in Pirates, I just get to act like a goofball who liked booty. Yeah. So once again, I did not edit together a recap this week. So we'll just play the little warning, and then I will do a recap, and I suppose we'll get right into the episode after that. That work?
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
Warning, the following story takes place in the horror genre, and therefore may contain disturbing imagery, descriptions of violence, and other mature themes.
Please proceed at your own risk.
These two while I'm doing the
We're here.
previously on Awakening. We were with the party in an abandoned like factory. They were left by Scotty's brother Jeremy, and they all went to sleep into the dream world, where they visited a man named Randall, who brought them to a secret cave and I guess gave them some pretty cryptic answers to some of their questions. He didn't give them exactly totally straight answers, but we'll say he kind of put them on a good path at least. And when they woke up, they decided to explore the factory that Jeremy had led them to. Both Scotty and Jacob went to check some of the upstairs offices, while Jules and Doug went down into the basement. In the upstairs offices, they didn't find anything too out of the ordinary, aside from a dagger. Pretty ornately decorated, we're gonna say golden-handled dagger, which Scotty picked up, and Jacob found a roll of film. And then down in the basement, Jules and Doug found something a little bit different. The entire basement was covered in blood. There were symbols drawn on the wall. There were some burnt out candles around. It was pretty obvious that some sort of horrific sacrifice had gone on here. Upon going down there, Jacob and Scotty soon joined Doug and Jules in the basement, and upon taking a couple of photographs, as Jacob is known to do, he noticed something in the photographs that only he could see. In one of the photographs, he was able to clearly see Lenny Colesworth, the private investigator that brought the 4 of these people together in the first place. It was pretty obvious this is where something bad had happened to Lenny Colesworth. And just as these guys were sort of coming to this conclusion, the lights turned off. and that is where we pick up this evening. So, the 4 characters are in the factory. I forget, did you guys come back upstairs, or were you still down in the basement?
We came back upstairs. We're on the main floor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The lights shut off, and you guys hear a bit of a rustling outside. Outside the door where you guys had come in. Now, there are, I guess, several things you could do. You could run. You could hide. Or you could confront whatever it is that is out there. Or if you're feeling creative, maybe there's something else you could do that I'm not thinking of right now.
Hey, who is that out there?
Do you seriously say that?
Yeah.
Doug, what are you doing?
Seeing if it's still our guy. I didn't say my name.
Okay, but if it's not, you
Wait,
just
did you
totally
hear
gave
that?
our position.
Did you hear that? It's coming from inside.
Oh my god.
Jules gets out her gun. You seriously just royally screwed us over.
We didn't seem to have any other plan.
Hide?
It's not good.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
definitely somebody in there. The lock's broken. You see this?
Where do we hide?
Yeah, I think hiding was a good idea.
It was until someone had to give our position away.
Well, no one
You still
suggested
have
that.
time. They haven't
I was
come
gonna
to the
say
door
we can
yet.
still hide.
I think it's a terrible solution now.
What do we do?
We don't
Just
know how
stand
many
here?
people are out there. Yeah, we have to do something.
What?
Can you give us a lay of the room again? Is there like anything in it, or is it just bare?
There's the staircase that leads back downstairs. Ooh, hold on. Let me roll for your luck.
Yeah, I was gonna say you said it was a factory, right?
Yeah. So the
Mhm.
door you guys came in, Jeremy had broken the lock for you guys to get in there, but this is a factory, and there is actually an emergency exit on the other side of the room from where you guys came in. You couldn't get in from the outside, but you can probably open it from the inside.
Did we drive here? Like, is Doug's car
Yeah.
still
Doug's
there?
car is in the back, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and they see the emergency exit?
Yeah, you guys could probably see the emergency exit. Actually, you know what? Let's make this fair. Let's let the dice decide.
I was gonna
Could
say,
everybody
yeah.
roll? I want to see if any of you guys noticed the emergency exit before these lights went out.
Okay.
True. Because the lights would hamper that.
Yeah, I was about to say like, the lights would affect
I don't
that.
think I noticed it.
Taylor didn't,
All
Doug
right, let's
didn't,
see.
Mitch
Oh!
didn't,
Look
Jake
at
didn't.
his photographer's
Look
eye.
at the eyes. Oh my god.
Yeah, if you want to
Yep.
tell the rest of the group, Jacob, you're the only one who noticed.
The image. Okay. Do we go to like there's an emergency exit, guys? There's
Emergency
Where?
exit where?
was at the back. You know, you guys not
Okay.
not see it? Okay.
No, lead
Well,
the
just
way.
follow me. I guess.
Sounds like a
Okay,
good plan.
shh, keep it quiet. Let's make a run
Right,
for
yeah.
Doug's car. Maybe once we
Okay.
get out.
Okay. I did not pop out your character sheets. I am so bad at this.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Don't even
bad.
have to worry about
Wow.
the stream. You don't
What
even
a
get the character
GM.
sheets.
How funny.
The pat. Oh. Pat.
Okay. Everybody roll against your sneaking skill or whatever equivalent skill you have.
If I fail this, I'm gonna be really
Oh
upset.
no. Let's see.
I'm not doing
Okay,
good.
good.
Oh my god, Kayla.
Good.
We're
Good.
stuck.
Oh my god! Every time! The matching rolls.
Doubles.
Doubles.
Make it a 17 for both of us. GG.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. We got the power.
So how much stuff are we knocking over as we run through blindly?
You know
towards
what
the
we can
store?
You know what we can do for the doubles? Oh, well, yeah, chat can't even see the doubles because they can only see 3 numbers at once.
Mhm.
Both Jules and Jacob rolled a 71. You know what we should make the rule is? The rule? you guys can re-roll if you want. Do you want to make that the rule? Do you think
Yeah,
that?
I think we
I
had
think
that
a
idea
reroll
before.
fine.
So.
Is that what we kind of discussed already?
Okay, let's see. Oh my god.
Better
It's,
than a one.
51.
No, she'll match
No.
mine now.
Oh,
Oh my god. Well,
Wow.
let's see mine. Okay, I got
Okay, that is much better.
Well,
Be gone, Scotty Rose. You know,
I'm
that's
just
just what I
matching
have to say
everybody
every time.
today. It's fine.
mine is not, you know, a good roll.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. You guys are so lucky. I literally just rolled a 98.
Oh,
See,
Oh.
these
on
guys
their
would
notice. Nice.
would notice. you.
Wow.
So you were lucky. You make your way towards the emergency door.
Mhm.
It makes kind of a loud noise when you open it because it's got one of those, like if the power was still on. Have you ever seen those emergency exit doors that have kind of like a big red thing to it? Or it's not like a doorknob, it's like a big red flag.
Oh, like the push bar on it.
Yeah, it's like a push bar.
Yeah.
So it's kind of loud when you guys do open it. But we will say, what's a reason they wouldn't hear you as much? It's actually raining outside a little bit now. It started raining a little bit, and just the white noise and kind of background noise of the rain sort of blocks you guys out a little bit so they don't hear you as well. So this is at the opposite end of where you guys parked.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you guys go around the building and oh my god. Okay. Doug's car's there, nobody's by it. These guys were so stupid they didn't leave somebody waiting at Doug's car, is what that roll just determined.
Wow.
Wow.
They just they heard a noise inside and they were like, you hear that? Let's go inside, let's go check it out, blah blah blah. They probably didn't consider that you would maybe go out another exit.
Can we just say we have the pets with us so chat
Yeah.
will chill out?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, sure.
We have the pets, guys. I
We
promise.
have
Pets are
Time.
secured each
We're
arm.
not just, we're
course
not
they
just
grab
gonna
the pet.
leave the pets
It's
there.
over here. I'm holding it, alright?
Oh, God.
Yep, that's Franklin, you know.
Jacob,
Yeah.
you got Franklin, right?
Yeah. Got
And
it.
I will say, Ketchup and Mayo are very well behaved right now, even though the lights are out and things are
Are
weird.
they?
are-
My stealth roll wasn't great.
That's
I
true.
blame them personally.
Yeah. So I mean, you want to play it that way. So maybe your stealth roll wasn't great. So maybe Ketchup started to yelp a little bit.
Calm down. You calm down.
And he does eventually calm down because your stealth roll wasn't terrible. So he does calm down, but not after not until he has let out a few yelps for sure.
Mhm.
So yeah, you guys get to the car. Are you getting inside and getting out of here? What are you doing?
Maybe we should
I think
take a
we're
look.
getting inside.
Yeah, definitely.
We could
I
like
think
take a
leaving
look
that
at
is the best option.
who else was looking after us. It might be useful information. I don't know. Is any one of us particularly sneaky like?
I mean, I guess a little bit, but do you really think this is a good idea?
When the main thing we're lacking is information, it might be useful to
Right.
get information.
I mean,
Plus,
I
if
mean,
they see
I-
us, we can.
you're also
We
right.
got the car. We can outdrive them.
I mean, I can try and go near the door and just get a peek.
Yeah,
think
don't
you
have to do
can
anything
try.
too crazy. We don't need
Yeah.
their licenses.
kind of take a look, I guess.
But if you can, like, get a wallet, I don't know what your capabilities are.
Yeah.
Are you
so
saying we should go in their vehicle?
No, I think we should probably just send one person. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think too many people would be a bit of
No,
an
no, no.
issue.
I just meant like to go and look in their vehicle, not like take it.
Oh.
That might
Sorry,
not be a
bad
bad
wording.
idea.
Yeah.
Scotty, if you want to, but
Yeah.
I mean, I
Sure.
could do
Do
it.
you?
I don't want to put you in danger.
My life's already in danger.
We'll say their vehicle is parked probably about 10 feet away from yours, so you could very feasibly let Scotty go check out the yeah, they literally like parked right next to you when they saw
Huh.
your car.
Okay.
There's a cool red car here. Well, let's go find out what's in the building.
Oh my god.
In fact, I mean, if it's who we think it is, they probably know whose car it is. But I mean, yeah, you could feasibly like send Scotty to go peep at the building while you guys checked out the car at the same time.
True.
If you want to.
Looking at the car feels like an easy task. So
Yeah, I'll go to the door and kind of.
And
see if I
none
can
of
peek
you
in.
guys recognize this, but we, the audience, recognize this van as the same one that was outside of the hospital.
Hey, it's a van.
So is that what you guys are doing? Is Scotty going towards the building?
Yeah, and then I guess we're looking at the car after we securely get the pets in Doug's vehicle.
Okay. Do me a favor. Who's looking at the car?
I will for sure.
Yeah, probably leave the detective to head that one.
Okay, and you're gonna look as well.
Jacob.
Jacob, sorry.
Yeah, I can look. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Jules would go to the passenger side first and foremost, so she can check out like if there's a glove box and that sort of thing.
All right. So do me a favor and roll. Both of you who are looking at the car, roll. Ooh.
Oh wait.
Ew.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Both good.
Okay. Oh man. All right, you guys are both gonna see some stuff because Jacob just beat his photographer's eye skill, and Jules just beat her connecting the dots and her notice skill. So you guys both pretty much notice the same amount of detail here. I know you got a better roll, Kayla, but you both beat the skill that I had you guys rolling again, so you both win. So first thing you would probably notice is there are no plates on this car. No plates on the front, none on the back. That's probably illegal and pretty sus. The next thing you would probably notice is the windows are tinted on the sides. You can't tint like your front windshield. That's like super illegal. Like you just can't do that. But the windows on the side are sufficiently tinted, and you can't see into the back really at all. The one thing you do notice is what appears to be a notebook sort of stuck in between two front seats, and what looks like a little wolf trinket in the cup holder.
I think Jules will probably grab and take whatever she sees. So especially the
it's
notebook.
locked, so you're seeing this all through the window.
Can't
Unless you're breaking windows or breaking into the car. I forgot to say that. Yeah, the car is locked.
Yeah,
So this
okay.
I'm assuming you're seeing, like if you have a flashlight on your phone and you're looking through the front windshield or something like that, you can make these things out. So yeah, that's what you see there.
Is there any way Jules can like sneakily try and unlock the door?
Oh.
It's hard to do with a car.
Yeah.
I will say, what's the best way to answer this? How do I want to phrase this? You probably can't, but somebody else in the group might be able to help you out with that.
Doug.
Could I happen to have checked my mental reserves to see if I happen to have ever come across a video of how to break into a locked car?
Yes, you could.
I don't know if I've seen that video.
Yeah, you haven't seen that video. Either that or if you have looked up things like that, nothing you remember would really apply here. One time you locked your keys out of your car, and AAA came to like help you with it. And you notice the guy did this like weird thing to fix it, where he had it looked like, have you ever seen like a heart pressure machine, the thing that they like pump up on your arm?
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those, but they slide it into the top of your car and they pump it up to push your door open just enough so that you could slide something down and hook the lock and unlock it. Like, that's one way you've seen that they do it.
Don't have one of those in my bag of tricks, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think you do. And then aside from that, I mean, like a Slim Jim could work as far as you know, but from what you know, like, they don't work as well on newer cars either. So, yeah, that's a problem. I mean, you guys can try to find a way to break into it. I mean, you could always throw a rock through a freaking window if you really want to.
I mean, I could try lockpicking it too.
Yeah, we'll probably wait until he gets back to do any breaking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
things.
me and Doug could swap really quick, because I also have a skill that could help with the door.
I imagine we're looking at this
Yeah,
like while you're already sneaking off.
Yeah, you probably, yeah. So when you get back, they might be like, yo, Scotty, take a look at this. But,
I'll go with you, of
I think-
course.
I think Doug
And
pulls out his knife and is just like, shall we disable the vehicle?
It's not a bad idea, so they can't follow us.
Be a little. We could do it a little more, covertly if we were able to get under the hood or whatnot. But if we just take the air out of the tires, it'll do the job.
Sounds good to me.
it's actually really smart. I didn't think you were going to do that.
You didn't think Doug was gonna destroy things?
Yeah, I don't consider all the things you can do. That's actually a really smart idea.
Yeah.
So as all of this is happening at the cars, we have Scotty slowly creeping his way back up towards the factory. Which door are you going to? You going back to the emergency exit you guys came out of, or the initial door that you went in?
Probably the initial door, because I mean that's where they came in, so they'll probably be closer to that door than the emergency.
Okay. If you could kindly roll against your stealth skill.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Now, chat, we probably haven't said this directly yet, but Scotty is a stealthy boy. Scotty's stealth skill is 50.
For a 6'6" man,
He is like, yeah, but
he is the stealthiest man
he
alive.
moves like a breeze in the night, like nobody ever sees him. He's like a shadow. Ooh,
I'm your normal day Ezio Ettore.
So as you go up, because you're actually kind of tall, you can kind of get on your tippy toes a little bit and peek a little bit into one of the windows, and you see, like that one. You just see some like random flashlights, like kind of going around the room, looking at things. If you want to get a closer look, you could try some craziness right now. You could try a thing.
I can try.
So you're not in the dream world. Keep that in mind.
Oh god, yeah, that is true. I'd have to roll really well for it to work. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's try it.
Just remember.
Let's go for it. I mean, I'm
Just
already.
remember, once you guys know a skill and you try to do it, if you succeed, beautiful. If you fail,
It's
there
gonna
is
hurt.
cost.
Oh no.
What's another injury to Scotty? That's fine.
That's true.
Let's do it. Oh, I'm so close.
I mean,
Ah.
hold on. He might be generous.
I might be generous. That is so close. Okay.
That is
It's
a good roll.
roll.
It's such a good roll.
On
And,
Scotty roll.
and his shadow step ability is 15, and he just rolled an 18. Okay, we're gonna say okay, screw it. You pull this off, but as you're doing it, you don't really feel like you have that much control. So you don't really know how long you're going to be able to hold this. But you have pretty much gone into a shadow now. You are inside of a shadow. So Scotty becomes a shadow. So you could use this ability to possibly spy on these guys a little bit more, get a little more info if you want.
Yeah,
that's up to you.
Tie their shoelaces together.
Well, I'm thinking I could jump into one of the guy's shadows and just kind of trail him.
Okay.
And see if he says anything to anybody else.
Okay. Oh man, I gotta give you something if you're doing this. As these guys are kind of looking around for you, they're probably like, well, aside from the lock being broken, I don't really see anything. See anything missing? You guys see anything weird? No, I don't see anything either. These guys are becoming more trouble than they're worth. Why are we keeping them alive again? Look, we have our orders. We're to take them alive. We are not allowed to kill them under any circumstances. Okay, fine. All right, I guess let's go and let's look downstairs. I dropped one. Now, actually, as I'm finding this die, I want you to elaborate a little bit on how this this works. So you were in this guy's shadow now, right?
Yep.
Have you thought, is there a way for you to get out of his shadow without being seen?
Oh boy.
You hop shadows.
Yeah, I figured I could hop shadows. I think the being seen part is a bit trickier because I have to fully get out of it, and I am 6'6".
It is dark.
That's true. It is dark.
The whole room is a shadow.
Because you were close to your shadow step, and as I said, you don't really have a whole lot of control over this right now. I'm not going to let you just automatically do it. So you tell me when you want to hop out of this guy's shadow to try to actually get away. And I will have you roll just against your soul stat. And if you beat your soul stat, you can successfully hop into another shadow. We'll say that. How's that work? So they go down into the basement. They're like, yeah, nothing out of the ordinary down here. Is this where they took care of that Colworth guy? Yep. He knew too much. He was looking into some things he probably shouldn't have, and yeah, well, you know, he became Mara's next sacrifice. So they're still kind of like looking around and stuff. They haven't really found anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, and I don't want to be in here for too long in case they decide they want to leave and then go somewhere else.
Oh yeah, I will say, just because of how I just rolled, you're starting to feel like your control might be slipping a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's time to go.
Yeah,
I think it's time to get out of here.
Now the good news about this place is, well, all the lights are off, so everything's a shadow. Oh wait, hold on! I got to think about the logistics of this now. Could you even hop into these guys' shadow if they don't have a shadow because it's darkness everywhere?
Am I just in the ground?
He is darkness.
I mean, that also gives me the ability to like walk up the walls and the ceiling and stuff too. If you think about it.
You can be in the shadow that is being reflected from their flashlights.
Yeah.
Despite them wiggling their flashlights around like madmen.
Yeah,
I'm just like running around in my shadow trying to keep trace with it. Stop moving.
left and right. Okay, could you roll for me real quick?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Okay. So we'll say that you can successfully get to a shadow that's we'll say not everybody went downstairs. So there's other lights kind of being reflected upstairs. You can get to a shadow that's kind of up at the top of the stairs. These guys are down in the basement. Now, as I said, it is almost completely dark aside from the flashlights in here. So you can, so that makes things a little complicated when it comes to a shadow ability, but it makes things a little easier if you just want to like stealth out of here. It's not like they're just going to see you automatically. And you roll doubles too. Okay.
Oh yeah, that is a double. I didn't even think about that.
All right. So not only do you get out of this guy's shadow and into another one, you feel control coming back to you again a little bit. This doesn't feel like it's slipping out of your grasp as much anymore. So, you are now in a shadow kind of at the top of the stairs to the basement. You do see some other lights kind of being flashed around, flashlights, but nobody is really too close to you right now.
Yeah, I think at that point, if no one's too close, I could probably get out of it and sneak back out.
Okay. So do me a favor, once again, roll against your stealth. Let's just see how quietly you get back out of here. Oh, man.
Wrong doubles.
As you go to leave, you knock over an empty fire hydrant. Not fire hydrant, fire extinguisher.
Man,
And it's just
fire hydrants.
Cling, 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 cling. Loud as can be, echoing throughout the whole place.
Just
Yeah.
Do we hear it from the outside?
Yeah, it's probably with that 88. We're gonna say yes. Yes,
yeah,
you do.
You could hear it.
Really loud.
I quickly go back to the passenger side of Doug's car.
That armor moment in Fellowship of the Rings when he knocks the armor down the well.
Down the well.
Yep.
Fool of a took.
Yep, it's the fool of a took moment right now. That's how loud it is. It might actually be so loud that it catches all your guys' attention, and you're probably looking in the car, and you're just like, "What was that?"
I think at that point I remove the knife from the wheel that I probably have it in, and
Yeah.
Okay.
and get my keys ready to get out of there in a rush if need be.
Proceed to get back to Doug's car.
What you doing, Scotty? You run?
I book it towards that door and I close it shut.
Oh,
The emergency exit door, because that way it's just it's the closest one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It would be
Not closest
will
to
say
us.
because of the layout of the building. It would be. I'll let you make this decision again, but not the emergency door, but the initial door you guys came in, and the one that you just came back in through.
It's the one I'm closest to.
That's probably the closest one if you're trying to beeline it back to the car, because the emergency exit will take you out on the opposite side of the building, so then you have to go around the building to get back to the car.
Okay, so then
We will say, hold on.
Yeah.
You do not see any sort of flashlights or anything between you and that exit. So, people are asking, is Scotty still injured? Scotty is still injured
slightly,
but he can he maybe can't sprint full out, but he could put a little pep in his step if he's feeling urgent.
Yeah, so I'd probably run towards the front door, since there's nobody there yet.
Okay. So the three of you see a limping Scotty come barreling out of the door, heading back towards you guys at a pretty brisk limp.
Yeah, engine turns on.
I just do like a Dukes of Hazzard over the hood slide. Just to jump in the car.
Okay. You guys say anything to each other, or?
I think I wait until everybody's in the car, then I'd probably look at Scotty and be like, "What happened?"
I'll explain once we're out of here.
Okay.
Well, they're not coming after us. I can promise you that.
Nope.
Not
And
with the
I
state of
think
their
that's when I take off.
Okay.
Well,
Just
Yep, we see the
my way out of
car take out. Is anybody looking out the back windshield or anything like that?
there. Everyone is.
For sure.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone who is driving, essentially. Even Doug.
I'm
does.
still like, I'm looking in the rear view.
Yeah, the rear view mirrors at least.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys would probably see, because it's still kind of dark out. It's night time right now. You would see what seems to be silhouettes of figures running towards that van. You see the front. You see the headlights of the van turn on, and then just sit there. They don't move at all. So, as you guys take off down this, what is a dirt road up to this abandoned factory, you see the sight of non-moving headlights fading off into the distance behind you.
Well, that was a close one.
That could have
Maybe
been
we
closer.
should develop a plan if something like that happens again, where we're going to stay quiet.
Instead of yelling out loud.
I don't see how it hurt the situation at all.
We could have hid and maybe heard what they had to say. Speaking of, Scotty, did you get any information?
Well, I got a bit of information. I'm
right.
sure you'll all love to hear. I learned that Lenny was definitely sacrificed down there.
As we assumed.
Tomorrow.
Hmm.
I also learned that they definitely don't want us dead. They definitely want us alive, 100%.
Did you hear why?
They didn't really give a full-on reason, but it's definitely towards, or most likely towards being sacrificed.
Great.
Yeah, it's
Right.
it's not looking so hot. I'm sure if they did it to Lenny, I'm sure that's probably what they'd want to do to us.
Yeah, if Lenny was figuring out too much information, well, seems like we're in that direction at the moment.
Yeah, but it seems like, I mean, we already know they want a little something more to do with us than just a measly old
Quick little-
sacrifice.
Yeah, just something else.
Otherwise, we'd be dead. What happened with that noise? Did they see you, or?
So I might have used my shadow ability. It might have
Oh, did it work?
maybe got out of it a bit too quickly. It might have knocked something over.
I see.
Oh, I want an extra stipulation that I just thought of because you didn't quite pass it, but I still let you do it. As Scotty's explaining this to you guys, you notice his nose starts bleeding a little bit.
Great.
You okay?
Yeah.
Probably effects of the ability.
Doug, do you have any napkins or anything in here?
Yeah, sure. Open up the glove compartment and there's like probably just some fast food napkins in there.
Figured. I'd probably take some and hand them to Scotty.
Thank you.
So what's the next step? I mean, clearly we can't stay there tonight. Our
Yep.
places aren't exactly safe. We don't know
Well-
where Jeremy is.
Well, I did get us a lot of information. You still have that knife, right?
I do.
Do you think you could hand it back?
Why do you want it back?
Well, I mean,
Police
the one that I
evidence.
have is nice, but I don't know. I still think that one's way better than it, and I did just get us a lot of information.
I mean, you
I
got
don't
us
think it's a
information that we
reward.
were. Number one, you got us information that we already basically knew. 2, this is evidence that I am going to return to work, preferably in the morning. So, actually, if you wouldn't mind, maybe we could stop for coffee, and you could drop me off at my motorcycle so I can do just that. Also, what time would it be right now?
Yeah.
It's probably
Like early morning at this point, I would assume.
Yeah, it's probably about 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m., somewhere around there. So the sun is probably starting to come up just ever so slightly at this point.
Yeah. So, I would like to be taken back to my motorcycle, please.
I mean, as much as we probably shouldn't split up, we're gonna have to eventually.
Well, I can't bring you all to work, and I need to
Isn't
get
it
work.
bring your friends to work day? Come on.
Yeah, bring the guy that I'm investigating to work. Oh, my higher ups will just.
In
love
all
that.
fairness, you probably have done that before.
I mean, if I was making an arrest, maybe. Do you want to be arrested
No,
today,
thank
Doug?
you. I think I'll pass on
To
that
be
one.
fair, prison could be a pretty safe place for all of us.
I kind of doubt that.
Hmm.
I don't
Been
know.
there, done that.
Anyways, my motorcycle is still back at the arch.
Yeah.
Could really use a shower too, so I think I might head back to my apartment and go to work.
Guess you should be safe
Great.
at the police station. We would assume, at least.
I can carry my own.
Anyone else have any business they need to take care of?
I have lots of things to actually get to, so I would like to, you know, catch up with my assistants and everything to make sure that I'm okay, to let her know that.
Bro, is the bike at Jules' apartment?
Oh,
good. No, I did drive it back to my apartment.
yeah, actually, no, you guys did go back to the apartment.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Thank you, chat. So I guess I just want to be taken back to my apartment.
Yeah, I think you went back after you after you guys met.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
Tiger
split up when I went and
character.
picked up my
Driver.
pets.
Mm.
Yep. So that's where I want to go.
All right.
Okay. Now, as you guys are driving and you're thinking to yourselves, okay, what do we do next? It occurs to you, Jacob, that you have some film that you had picked up there at the factory, and you could potentially develop that, see what that is.
Yeah.
And it occurs to you, Doug, that as much as you don't want to do it, you know somebody who might be able to help you.
Mm-mm. Do not.
I'm just saying. As my even if Xylo's denying it, the thought does come into Doug's head, like
I mean, help with what? You know, getting chased by cultists? Mm-mm. But, you know, demon containment maybe.
Yep. So I'm just saying, I'll let you guys decide whether or not you bring that up to the rest of the group during this car ride. But I just wanted to mention that both of you guys are acutely aware of those facts.
Right.
You know, you got some film, Jacob, and you know you have another option of somebody you could talk to, Doug, that may
Fantastic.
be able to give you answers. So are you heading towards where Jules requested?
Yeah, I think that'll be our first stop.
Okay. You essentially drop her off at her apartment.
Mm-hmm.
You guys pull up in front of Jules' apartment.
I think we give a good look around the area, see if there's any precarious dark vehicles.
Good call. Could you all kindly roll for me?
Oh boy.
Under my notice.
Oh.
At least someone rolled well.
Okay, so none of you really seem to notice anything. You're all kind of looking around, and just as one of you breaks the silence and says, "I think we're good," Doug's like, "Hold on one second," and he's still looking. He's looking much closer than the rest of you. So, but you all basically come to the same conclusion that it doesn't really seem like there's anything dangerous around. And Doug, you can be pretty sure that you're accurate because you were pretty thorough about it.
All right.
Well, I appreciate the lift. I think I'll be safe from here. And, I mean, we all have each other's numbers, I believe, correct?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
if you need anything, let me know, I suppose. You know where to find me.
Indeed.
Right.
Imagine we'll be meeting up again tonight.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, you'll meet
All
up
right.
in your nightmare.
Pick you up at 8.
Alright.
Okay. And we see Jules get out of the car, walk towards her apartment building, and walk inside. So now, what are the rest of yous doing?
Y'all want to go to a water park?
No.
Just trying to lighten the mood a little.
Okay. I want to go to a water
Alright.
park at 5.
Yeah, 5 in the morning.
Suppose maybe we should get back to Jacob's place. He can sort his business stuff out real quick.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'd
I'm
like to
perfectly
use the
fine just
bathroom.
letting my voicemail catch everything.
Right. Yeah. You're a busy man.
Well, I'm a self-made man. I
Mm.
work my business at my own pace.
Oh, yeah, I get it. I know. I appreciate it. Yeah. Really
Now,
hard work, dedication.
Jacob, are you just trying to go handle a couple of things, or are you trying to ditch these guys to
Well,
go handle a couple of things?
I guess it's a mix of all the things. You know, I kind of do know that I need to, check on my, my work. My systems. I might have some events I need to attend. And I also want to go to my own dark room and kind of, work on the film when I got the chance during the day. So that's kind of what I do, I guess. Obviously, I would like to stick around for a little bit, but I know I can't really, even though I feel like that may be safer, but I mean, Jacob cares about, he needs to make sure he's seen, and he's okay,
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Doug offers we can all head over to your place and you can sort that out while they're all still together.
Mhm.
So
Sure,
if you want to
yeah.
hint at wanting to ditch us at all, you possibly can.
I mean, if you want to tag along, I wouldn't mind.
Probably be safest.
Yeah. I just need to be at my place, I
Because
guess.
if we start splitting off on our own and not surrounded by a police force, that would be the best time for them to find us and take us and sacrifice us, or even worse,
Yeah.
use us against each other to, as bait.
Yeah, we don't want that.
You don't want to be bait, do you, Scotty?
Not really.
All right.
We don't want that.
Head
Right.
over to Jacob's place. Come up with a
Yep.
plan how we can solve this problem and get back to our lives.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the group heads over to Jacob's place. I'm assuming, Jacob, you would probably call anybody you needed to call. Called your assistant,
Yep.
let them know you're okay. Sorry, you've been kind of out of the. I don't know what do you tell your assistant? Because your assistant has probably had a little trouble getting in contact with you the past day or two. You're
Like,
not.
I'm alive, basically.
Yeah, you're not nearly as You're not nearly as available as you normally are for some reason. So they're probably a little bit.
That I am just working on. I'm feeling the inspiration. I need some alone time, taking some pictures idea came up, but I need to be left alone. I'm alive.
In fact,
Don't
here we'll
file
do
any
we'll do the phone call.
Okay.
Jacob, where
Hey.
you been?
Oh, I've been good. I'm fine. I don't know where I'm on my way. I'm just working so much on my own. Some new idea came up, but I'm fine. I just wanted to let you know that.
Okay, that explains it. Yeah, I know how you're like when you get like this. Okay, yeah, say no more. I was just, I'm worried about you.
Nothing
We have a couple
special.
things we need to talk
Right, okay.
about, and
Yeah, I know. Did my family call? No. Did they come?
no.
Okay. Okay.
Should
Okay.
should they have?
No, but they sometimes show up randomly, so I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Oh
But
yeah, I know how families are.
I'm good. I'm just heading over to the studio. I'm gonna do some things, pictures, but I'm fine. Okay, just text me if there's anything. All right.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I don't wanna keep you. I'm glad everything's okay. I guess just give me a call. There's some things we still gotta, I just gotta go over your schedule a little bit. So,
Right.
but we don't have to do that now. We can do it when you have a little bit more time. But yeah, thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later, Jacob.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, he hangs up the phone. Does anybody else check their phones at all?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
do you?
phone. See if there's any, missed voicemails, messages. Anything important.
You have 3 missed calls and 3 missed voicemails. All of the calls are from the same number, and you recognize it as your brother's number.
Oh yeah. He would be a little concerned.
Do you want to listen to the messages?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh.
Doug, where did you go? About your friend. Your friend is just gone? He just left the hospital? Oh, the police are asking about you guys. Just Doug, give me a call back. You have my number. Give me a call back as soon as you get this. Doug, it's Damien again. Still haven't heard back from you, buddy. I'm starting to worry. I hope everything's okay. Just give me a call back as soon as you can. Doug, I'm really starting to worry now. It's been hours. I mean, you're not always the most reliable, but you always call me back. And the fact that you haven't called me back is making me kind of nervous. So if you could please just call me back, let me know what's going on. I want to know what's going on. End of messages. So Doug finishes checking his voice mail. His brother seems concerned, to say the least.
Did it just kind of disappear with the random gunshot victim that I brought to the hospital late at night?
Yes, that probably plays a big part in it.
Oh man, does that mean the police are searching for me now too?
Well, someone's gonna find out.
Someone's gonna find out that I dipped.
Oh, that's true. Fair point.
Sorry about that. I was just checking my messages. Turns out I forgot to mention to my brother that we were leaving the hospital when we did.
So, what does that mean?
He's just a little concerned. And in hindsight, I can completely understand. I did arrive to the hospital with a bleeding Scotty, and said Scotty disappeared from said hospital. As did I. So there's reason to be concerned. Especially with the potential of what may have happened to you before, and what may still happen to us yet. Now the question, how much should I tell him? I don't imagine he'd be one for keeping a secret.
Considering the track record you have with him, I don't even know if he'd believe you at this point.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, could say that we're in kind of danger, could say we're fine. What do people usually want to hear?
Good news.
Good news or the truth?
The truth is also nice. I mean, hey, look, at the end of the day, it's your brother, so... You
Yeah.
never know.
I go to call him. Beep, boop, 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 boop.
Okay. Wasn't ready with a sound effect, but the phone rings.
Boing, boing.
Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring.
What's his ringtone?
Ring, ring, ring.
Well, like, what's he hearing?
It's like a music ringtone.
It's just the Ghostbusters theme.
Oh, no.
Doug?
Oh yeah, it's late at night. I mean, hey, Damien.
Where'd you go?
We checked out unofficially.
Checked out unofficially. What is? Well, thanks for calling me back. I'm glad you're alive. Where have you been?
That's not entirely important. But we're all fine. We're safe. He's feeling better. I'm feeling great.
Okay. Look, like I said before, the guy you were there with, he was shot with a gun. What are you getting into?
Well, I can safely say it's not what you think. It's probably way different than what you're imagining. I can't say if it's better or worse. There's some weird things going on. Things that I gotta get through, things that I gotta sort. And I'm working on.
This is so typical. Okay, well, you know, if the cops come and talk to me, I have to tell them the truth, right?
Sure.
But I'll do whatever I can to buy you as much time as I can.
Don't do anything that makes you look too suspicious, because on a side note, I am currently a suspect in a murder investigation. But that's funny enough. That's separate. That's kind of separate, kind of connected, but kind of separate. But it's not important. I didn't do it, so.
The fact that that's separate doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it any better whatsoever. That's actually even worse that you're involved in two separate. You know what? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know, and you're not even going to tell me unless you really want to.
I could tell you. There's nothing I'd like you to do about it, and you might not believe it anyway, so.
Well, look, I mean, I'm not going to go crazy here. I'm not going to risk my job over it, but...
No, you don't have to. I'm not asking for anything.
If I can buy you a little bit of time, I'll try.
You don't need to buy me time. I can handle this. But
okay, fine. I won't buy you time then. Sorry I offered, Doug.
If I do happen to not answer my phone or disappear or something in the next upcoming days or weeks or so, just wanted to let you know I'm sorry.
Oh, what is that? What does that mean?
Probably nothing. It's probably nothing. As I said, I can take care of this. Always do.
Yeah, I suppose. Look, just whatever you're involved in, be careful, please.
I'll do the best I can.
All right, well, just call me if you need something.
Will do. Have a good night, Damien.
Yeah, you too, Doug.
Beep.
And Doug hangs up the phone. Since Doug's been talking on the phone, what have you guys been doing? I assume, Jacob, you made your one phone call to your assistant. What else are you doing?
Checking on my phone. See
Okay.
if there's anything special that is going on.
Nothing really special. Probably just a couple of missed phone calls and texts from your assistant, who which just sort of confirms that, like, they've been trying to get in contact with you, and you haven't talked to them until now. But aside from that, nothing really out of the ordinary.
Right. Okay. Good.
Now, does he have a dark room at his apartment, or does he have it at a separate location?
I would say he would have like a separate, studio.
Like a separate studio. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll say. Also, what are you doing, Scotty? During all this?
Probably just messing with the knife, just flipping it between my fingers that I have. I don't think he'd really check his phone. I mean, he only has one person call him, but he doesn't want to talk to him. So
I was gonna say, even if you did check your phone, nobody called.
Yeah,
Scotty.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
Sad.
Oh.
All right, so you all pretty much wrap up what you kind of check in on the things you want to check in on. You've checked with your assistant, Jacob. You haven't really gotten any other phone calls or messages that you feel you need to reply to urgently. Doug, the only messages you had were from your brother. You called him, you talked to him, and Scotty is playing with a knife. Now what are you guys doing?
All right, if that's all sorted, I guess the next thing we need is more information. How are we going to get through all this? Any ideas?
I'm trying to think.
Well, what are our goals? Set up some goals, a list of expectations, and how we can accomplish them.
I guess top priority is surviving.
Surviving
That'd
is
be
good,
nice.
not dying.
Yep.
Is anybody writing this down?
You got a whiteboard or something around here, Jacob?
Maybe, I don't know. Like, I'm not. Just try to look at it. I don't know. I'm not. Maybe my assistant left something here. I don't know. Would I have a whiteboard?
I will let you decide that.
You know what? Maybe there's one hanging. Not necessarily used for writing, but it.
Does it say
Maybe
anything
you're
on it?
like,
Yeah.
You're like me. You hang a whiteboard with the intention of using it, and then never actually use it. It's just there, though.
Does it have like 2 notes from months ago on there?
Yep.
Yeah. Doug just walks up to the whiteboard and erases whatever on it without even asking.
Okay, here we go.
So, priority number 1, don't die. That's the first point. Now, to not die, little arrow, what do we need to do?
Trap Mara.
Short term,
Get. I mean-
long term, trap Mara.
We probably need to get better without whatever power we have.
True.
If we want to catch it, we need to
Improve
rely on that.
skills.
Yes.
Now, on the trap and Mara thing, anyone else here have any expertise in paranormal containment?
No.
No.
Besides mentally.
Well, you have plenty of it, experience mentally fighting with demons.
Yeah, but not physically.
It's true. Mentally is half the battle, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have much apart from picture stuff, but
Because I have plenty of experience in it, as you see.
We know.
I have contained it to a minor degree many times before. Now, there's others that have similar experience that we may be able to ask. It's just, I don't know if that would be fully necessary. I don't even know if that's the main goal. I didn't even write it on the board if this is important or not. We could just focus on other things.
So there's other people that could help us, and you didn't bring this up earlier?
yeah.
Well,
I
I
thought you
don't
were
know
alone.
if she can help us, but
Who is she?
And that's where we're going to take our break. Right as Jacob says, who is she?
And then Scotty just put 2 and 2 together.
Lovely.
Yep. That is where we're taking our break this evening.
All
Y'all
right.
just got ditched by
Nice.
Jules. She don't like you.
She doesn't like us
She
anymore.
thinks Doug smells.
She has work to do.
Hey, look, Doug's kind of all for it, considering he's a suspect right now, and she's the one person on his side trying to clear him.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's one of those awkward conversations when you have to tell your brother that in a phone call, and that's the least concerning bit of it. Being
I
a
love the
suspect
fact
of a
that you're
murder
like-
investigation, that's the lowest
That's
worry
separate,
right now.
though. It's not even. Don't worry, that's separate. It's not even
That'll
related.
fix
As
itself.
if that makes it better. The fact that it's
No, it's two crazy things I've gotten into.
Yep. Oh man. So yeah, that was an interesting first half of an episode. You guys totally pretty much destroyed any chase I had planned once you slashed those tires. So GG to that.
I was gonna pop the hood and like cut the belt and do some other stuff to just
Yeah.
be all sneaky about it, but
Man, if only that fire hydrant wasn't in the way.
the dang fire hydrant.
Yeah, I meant fire extinguisher. I can't believe I said fire hydrant.
Only Scotty
fire
can
hydrants
kick a
in the
fire
middle of the
hydrant across
factory?
the room.
It's like, what's this fire hydrant doing here? Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna take a little break. Everybody can go grab a drink, grab a snack, run to the bathroom, wash your hands, you filthy animals. I call chat filthy animals every
You
week.
do it
and
a
I
lot,
love it.
yeah.
Filthy animal.
They know I call them filthy animals out of love. Or hang out here and check out some of the wonderful fan art we have received from you guys. It has been overwhelmingly ridiculous, the amount of fan art you guys have sent us. I didn't swap out every picture for a new picture because I was a little short for time, but we have like a bunch of new fan art in today's break. And every week, depending on how much you guys give me, it might be brand new fan art each week, or I'll just sort of like slowly swap ones out and stuff. But yeah, we got a lot of cool new stuff, a lot of cool new fan art, so enjoy that. And we'll be back probably in about 5 or 6 minutes.
See you
Bye.
then.
Bye.
Are you serious? He's actually going to get away with it?
Look, Jules, I'm sorry. It's just the arresting officers. How do I even put this? They messed up, okay? They didn't follow the proper procedures when they arrested him, and he's getting off on a technicality. I don't know how.
He's a murderer. He killed my mom, and then he shot me, almost killing me, and you're telling me he's getting off on a technicality?
Look, Jules, the criminal justice system isn't perfect, unfortunately.
Clearly.
I don't even know what to say to you, Jules. I'm so sorry. I know everything you've been through. I know you've been sitting through 2 years of court BS to hopefully finally get some justice, and it's not happening. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say to you either, other than it's your job to keep this city, this town, this area safe. And you failed to do that. Whether it was those officers, you, or the entire police force, I don't care. You failed.
Yeah. I know. Look, for what it's worth, I usually try not to get too emotionally attached to cases. I try to stay objective. Honestly, it's the only way you can stay sane in this line of work. And I can say with this one, I really wanted to see him pay. And I'm sorry it didn't. I'm sorry we failed you. I'm sorry the criminal justice system failed you. This isn't fair to you, Jules, and I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that I'm sorry isn't enough. I don't want to hear anymore.
You see Jules walk out of the room, and we change scenes. It's now later on in the evening, and we are outside of a bar. It is a biker bar, kind of run down, kind of a crappy place. There's some neon signs in the window of various beer logos. It's actually kind of a crappy rundown biker bar. There's a couple of bikes parked out in front. And we then see a drunk Ted stumble out the front of the bar. Comes out, he's sort of drunk, he's looking around. And then suddenly, he hears something behind him.
Hi, Ted. Remember me?
Jules? What are you doing here?
You don't want to, is it a question of what am I doing here? Or is it a question of what am I doing alive? Since the last time you saw me was in a courtroom, but we really didn't have a chance to talk, now did we?
No, I guess not. Okay, well, what do you want?
Well, what I wanted was justice. I wanted to see you behind bars. I wanted to see you preferably on death row, where you belong.
Oh yeah, about that. Seems those officers that arrested me have how did my lawyer put it? Violated my rights. So, fortunately, it looks like I won't be going to jail for that.
I see. Yeah, I'm very well aware. I'm sure you're just as pleased with yourself as you were the day you killed my mother.
Look, your mother was a handful, so were you. If I'm being honest, I'd do it again.
Right to take her life? Excuse me?
Look, I don't know who you think you are just showing up here like this. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna, like, attack me? You gonna do something about it? Is that what this is about? And he kind of drunkenly, like, stumbles a couple of steps in your direction. And he's just like, what are you gonna do? You gonna fight me? You wanna fight? And he's just sort of like leaning.
You're really threatening to fight me, an 18-year-old girl. Granted, I can't say I'm surprised you shot me when I was 16.
And as you say that, Ted lunges at you and goes to swing a punch.
Jules at this point would probably step aside, hope that he kind of falls. Maybe tries to trip him.
Yeah, he's a little drunk right now, so this isn't hard to dodge.
Yeah. Does he like fall on the ground at least, or?
Yeah, he kind of falls to the ground, sort of at your side.
She'd probably grab one of his arms if possible, put her knee into his back, reach into her pocket, and pull out a gun and put it to his temple.
Now, what do you plan to do with that?
What do you think I plan to do with it? The police didn't give you your justice. Why shouldn't I?
Because I don't think you have it in you.
Really? Jules would.
You're not gonna shoot me, are you, Jules? You're not a murderer, are you?
Give me one reason why I shouldn't. You killed my mother. You shot me. Wouldn't it be payback?
I don't need a reason. You won't do it anyway. Still kind of struggling as you put his knee into your back and you have his arm behind. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger. You won't.
She's probably holding his arm up super tight, just so that hurts him at least. She sits there and she contemplates it for a few seconds. She, fiddles the trigger with her finger, trying to debate whether she really wants his blood on her hands.
Do it. Get it over with.
But she knows she can't do it. So, takes the back of the gun, I don't know, jabs him with it in hopes to knock him out.
He takes a blow to the back of the head from the handle of the gun and is knocked unconscious. Probably didn't take too much because he was on his way there on his own with the alcohol he had been drinking that night. But yeah, we see Jules, instead of shooting him, knock him out and walk away. And with that, we return to the present time. We are in Jacob's apartment. Doug, Scotty, and Jacob are discussing their options. Their the things that they could potentially do, the pros, the cons. And where we left off, Doug said,
I might know someone who knows a thing or two.
Okay. And?
I don't really know if we need her help.
Who is she? Who is
I think I know who she is.
You really want to know, Jacob?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Spectre Inspector?
What?
The
No.
Spectre Well, good, because her business it pales in comparison to, Ghost Adjuster. But
Okay.
I'm surprised you've never heard of Spectre Inspector, to be honest. But yeah.
I mean,
We used to
what?
be in business together, and
oh.
we parted
Oh.
ways.
Okay.
She is debatably as much as an expert in the field as I am.
That's good,
Or
Well,
we could just Google other ghost hunters,
I mean, I don't mind, but
paranormal
it seemed like
experts,
we
get a
know
priest,
this person
rabbi,
well,
or
but-
something.
Or we can get someone who knows just as much as you do.
Yeah, it seemed like you know this person very well, even though you guys part ways. Unless it ends
In
really
more ways than
badly.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Can't be too bad, right?
It's pretty bad.
Okay. Well,
She's not a big fan of me anymore. So I don't know if
Oh.
there's gonna be
so like, kind of, if she sees you, she would kind of want to kill you to kind of.
no.
Okay, then
Well,
that's fine.
Not anymore.
You just gotta put on a
think.
fake smile.
Probably
It's not that hard.
I like the idea of like, oh, she's not gonna murder you? Then we're fine.
It's gonna be fine. I work with a lot of people that I don't really like, and I'm sure a lot of them don't like me anyway. But we pretend to like each other, and we do the work. Professional, we are. So.
That's good, I suppose. It's just she kind of knew me on a bit of a personal level. So if I were to come in there asking for help, she'd probably be inclined to say no.
Well, doesn't hurt. If you try, even like once.
Yeah, but
I'll go to like talk. I mean, maybe more. Having more than just you could help.
that's genius, Jacob. Say that again.
We can do it together. We can go ask her.
What if I'm not involved at all?
Oh, you're saying like just me and Scotty?
You two could show
Kinda
up there as prospective clients, with a certain complicated case of a demon that needs to be destroyed, defeated, contained, whatsoever.
Right.
And you guys can get all the advice without me and my prior engagements, me and my prior connections to hamper the situation.
I mean, if you feel like that would be better, I
Wouldn't it be
suppose
better for you to talk to her, though?
Nope. See, last time...
Out of all the things we've been through, this is what terrifies you the most.
yes.
Oh my god.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to do it, but if it doesn't work out, you have to get yourself
Oh, of course,
involved.
of course. And it's not something I'm afraid of necessarily, but...
Sure or not?
Well,
Okay.
you know how Scotty has his own demon that's inside him?
Right.
I'm pretty sure she has one of them too.
Oh.
I'm sure
Okay.
we'll get along.
I was
great,
never
then.
able to prove it, but
Okay. I wish you said that first. Okay, that definitely changes something in my mind. But
and she seems
does-
to completely have no idea what I was talking about. But every time I
Does
tried to prove it,
okay.
she always seemed to avoid it.
What kind of things would she tend to do if you feel like she's dealing with a demon? Does she pull out like blood sword? No. Yes.
No, No blood.
She doesn't
swords.
kill. Okay.
No.
Does she harm? She inflicts pain. She does not.
Emotionally.
Oh, emotion. Oh, okay, but that's fine. I can handle that. If it's just emotional.
Mm-hmm. So that's just one of the options we have on the table if things get a little too desperate. What about your photos, your photography? That's hold on. Photography.
Right.
It's on the board.
Well, Doug write it on the whiteboard.
Well, I mean, we so far, we can. I seem to can capture certain things, and we can see what happened. So
it's a good idea. The more information, the better.
Insight.
Because of course, if we're gonna visit the Spectre Inspector, then we need as much for them to go on as possible.
Right. Yeah. Those are some good to show.
Yeah. So what kind of information do we have? I suppose we don't have the dagger. That's more of Jules' thing right now.
Which I still want back, by the way.
Why do you want this dagger so badly? I get you like sharp objects, but.
But did you see how it was designed?
I suppose it was a cool knife.
Way cooler than this piece of junk.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we could find you another cool knife.
But I want that one.
Yeah, in fact, since Jules left, that knife has been on your mind a bit, there, Scotty.
Like, I don't get why she had to take it.
She's literally investigating the murder of the person of which that dagger murdered.
Yeah, but it had all my DNA on it.
She can wipe that clean.
And what if she can't? I still feel it was better for me to have it.
I mean,
look, anything that helps her out with the investigation helps us as a group. Primarily helps me not get arrested.
Yeah.
Which would hurt the group entirely, because then who would drive us places?
Right. Yeah.
Anybody else with
who
a
would
license?
do all the talking?
Right.
Who would be an expert on paranormal happenstances?
Yes, you are everything. You are the best. QuteJakey.
Who would throw salt in your eyes when you get upset? Exactly.
Would not want you to do that.
Depends on how upset he gets. I'll do it again.
No, you don't do that.
I mean, I could just say some things that, you haven't told Jacob yet. If you want to start getting a little threatening.
Oh.
These are not threats. I am speaking to you as a friend who would like to stop you from, letting the demon take over again.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, anything else we can put on this whiteboard?
I feel like we have quite a lot already. Big words. I think they're really filling up the board already.
Is there any possible way we can help ourselves hide from this cult? Keep ourselves secretive.
Well, it's like everywhere we go, they come.
But what if we were to wear some disguises?
Such as?
Like what?
Something to make us not recognizable.
Like wigs or like fake beard.
Are you telling us to go incognito?
That's exactly what I'm proposing.
Okay. I mean, that's... I mean, I don't see an issue of trying, I guess. I mean, that seemed like...
Yeah, we get some hats, wear some sunglasses,
Yeah.
A fake beard was a good idea. Get a nice beard for Jacob.
Yeah. I would... Yeah, maybe I should probably get away, because I know my hair and my look is very recognizable, and I don't want to be running
This is
around.
Precisely what we need to do.
Yes. Yes, you know what? Yes, you are right. You're absolutely right. We need to do this.
Very good.
In fact, I probably know someone that have a lot of, because, I've done some,
photography
photo
people with props and all that.
Yes, and there are some really nice makeup people, and then they know I have people that I know that can get us some really good wigs, I guess, or just beards, or just different makeup stuff.
I think this plan is gonna work just fine.
Right. Sounds good.
Can we cut to a montage of us trying on different clothes for disguise?
Absolutely.
Oh my god. Well,
Okay. So, we cut to the group trying on different clothes, and then and we're gonna put everybody on the spot a little bit here.
Oh God.
I want everybody to describe to us the outfit and new look that they have landed on for each of their characters.
oh.
We have a general idea of how everybody looked before. Doug in his Ghost Adjuster's polo shirt, I believe, with sometimes with a white cowboy hat, sometimes not.
Usually with.
Usually with. And then we have Scotty, who's usually wearing like a button-up dress shirt, shaved head, sort of military cut. Scotty's pretty tall as well. And then we have Jacob, who is styling. He's got some blue hair. He's got really hip and cool clothing because he's an artist and he's cool. So, what's everybody look like now?
Doug parts the curtains and steps out. He has little circle-colored glasses on, all hippie style. And that's not where it stops. He has gone full hippie for this look. He has a wig on and has blonde hair down to his shoulders. He's wearing a tie-dye shirt. He couldn't quite find the right brown vest, so he kind of has like a black leather vest sort of thing going on over it.
Okay.
And just like some leather pants that are probably just, just bordering uncomfortably tight. And just wearing some big cowboy boots with that as well.
Right.
Shining spurs and everything, chromed out. And he's still wearing his white hat.
Nice. So he has a blonde wig on with an orange handlebar mustache.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Just clarifying.
What
Okay.
What do we think? What are we thinking?
That's a look.
Do I look like me?
Just very far from it.
Yeah. Definitely still stand out, but looks great.
Perfect.
Yep.
It's awesome. I'll give you a little more time to think, Jakey, because we're gonna put Scotty on the spot.
Yay!
What does Scotty change into? Or is he even going along with this plan? Is he?
As much as he hates it, he's gonna go along with it.
Mhm.
All right. I don't really know what the weather is where we're located. If it's summer, if it's whatever.
Oh, we didn't really even establish.
We didn't really
It's
give a
gotta be
season,
October.
right?
Yeah, we're gonna say it's October. So it's a little chilly out, and it's probably, if we're talking U.S. Fahrenheit freedom units, it's probably maybe in the 60s. So it's a little chilly. It's not exactly warm, but it's not exactly snowing out or something like that.
Okay, well that just ruined the idea I had, but that's okay. I could still work with it if I think about it.
Yeah, sorry. I just
No,
we're
it's
going
okay.
with what was easy. I'm just like, it's kind of how the weather is for at least the three of us right now, who kind of live in the same part of the country.
Mm-hmm. All right. I don't know how I'm gonna make this work, but I'm gonna try. Scotty comes out, opens up the curtains with the face of sadness.
Mm-hmm.
He has a wig on that is in a faux hawk. Very small little mohawk going back. He's
Okay.
wearing sunglasses. He is wearing one of those like Hawaiian like t-shirts, the button downs, one of those.
Okay, like one of those Hawaiian print shirts.
Yeah, one of the Hawaiian prints. And this, we're gonna say it's pineapples on it just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
He is wearing just a regular pair of jeans. And he's wearing some sneakers. And his idea is that he just came back from vacation in Hawaii.
He's got
Ooh,
backstory too. All right.
Yeah. He just came back home from Hawaii.
Mine just came back from Woodstock, so.
Yep. 40 years ago. 60 years ago. He's still coming back.
There, is this good enough, or should I go change?
Can we tell that I'm also making you guys describe all of this in detail for all you fan art people out there? Because I know they're going to hop all
Why
over
do you
this.
think I had this idea, man?
Yes, pink shirt with yellow pineapples. Exactly. Perfect,
Yep.
guys.
They're
Just
going to
a
hop
hot
all over
pink
this.
shirt. 6'6", wearing a hot
The
pink
height-
Hawaii shirt.
The height thing kind of throws a wrench in the plan, but it's a good look.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we've now seen Doug and Scotty's disguise. What's Jacob doing? What's he doing to
boy.
change his look?
Well, I get out, and I have black hair all slicked back with sunglasses. I am wearing leather jacket, going on a really biker bad boy dude.
Okay.
With fake cigarette.
So you're not even wearing a wig. You went as far as to like you dyed your hair black.
Yeah, just like spray, that kind of.
Okay.
Is that temporary dye stuff?
Yeah, temporary dye stuff. I have like fake, those like fake tattoos on my arms. Normal Jacob
Has those
would never do
sleeves that
this.
you can like wear?
Yeah, like that kind of thing. I'm just, really just like, like I'm ready to get on a bike, just like, yo, what's up, I'm a bad boy,
Jacob,
Yep.
Jacob steps out of the curtain, and you all instantly hear in your heads as you step out. Jacob's looking kind of like a, he's kind of looking bad right now. He looked like a mean
Real
boy.
What you looking at? What you looking at? I don't know. I'm trying, guys.
Excuse me,
So
sir. Did you
basically,
see
nothing
Jacob
like
in there
me.
somewhere?
He's dead. Okay,
No.
I bit him up. Go.
Yeah, so essentially our group has turned into a hippie, a surfer dude, and a biker.
I thought we were trying to not stand out, and here we are.
We're trying to not look like us.
No, you all certainly stand out for sure, but
Everyone will
we
look at
can
us and be like, "Oh, that can't be them."
yeah, we can safely say you all do not look like yourselves for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay,
God.
now that all of you guys are feeling pretty confident that you are adequately disguised against any hooded figures who might come upon you guys, now what do you do?
Well, now that we're looking good,
Or I feel stupid.
No, I feel great, honestly. I like being on disguise.
Why did I get this close? Out of everything that was in there.
we could
don't-
trade.
Well, you could have thought.
Look, there was only one shirt in your size, Scotty.
Yeah, I know, and it had to be the pink one with pineapples on it.
What, you don't like pineapples?
I like pineapples.
Look, people will just
Regardless.
look at you and think you're very sweet.
Yeah. Sure.
See, it's the perfect disguise.
Anyways. So what now?
I suppose we got some photos that need to be looked at.
Yes.
You said you got a darkroom in mind?
Yeah, it's right over there. Just
Well, yeah, I
There.
suppose we would be nearby.
yeah.
This is one of your photo friends' places we're at.
The start
Yeah,
room
that would make sense.
over there. All right. I
Okay.
guess we'll go in. Very dark. The room.
All right, you guys go in. I am totally not Googling
What does a
How-
dark room look
how long does it take
For a photo
to develop pictures?
3 days.
We don't got 3 days.
Not at Walgreens, like actual.
Like a real place. We know Walgreens is made up. Any photography
Around 3
experts?
How long
hours.
does it take?
3 hours. Is it 3 hours? No. That's something wrong. I thought I found it, but it's a dark room Q&A as a game. Okay. It takes 3 hours to complete.
3
that
hours
game.
beat that game.
Typically, film needs 8 to 11 minutes to develop
Oh,
properly.
Oh, that's
Yay.
not so long.
I
That's not as
totally
long
know
as we were
that.
all thinking.
Let me go do that.
Yep. So, I guess you guys all kind of join him, I would guess. I mean, you all kind of go to the dark room. You see Jacob start doing his thing. He starts developing the film. He's got like these plastic vats of liquid around that have the film today, you know, like they do in the movies.
I'm sure there are some other photos hanging around as well,
Mm-hmm.
so they can look at it.
Yeah, taking my
Yep.
flashlight to get a good look at them all.
Sure.
Sure. No, actually, no.
Definitely don't do that.
As you start, or do you actually try? Because if
The
you do,
flashlight?
Jacob would probably start yelling at you that you'll mess up the photos if
Yeah.
you're using a
Yeah,
flashlight in a
look
dark
at
room.
I'm pretty sure I'll at least know not to do that in a dark room.
Okay. All right. So Jacob, he has been, you know, sort of quiet so far, you guys. You know, he hasn't told you guys that much about himself, though you do know what he does. But you are seeing Jacob sort of like he is so comfortable in what he's doing right now. He looks like have you ever seen somebody sort of in their element? And you're just like, they kind of take on a different energy about them. You're watching Jacob do this, and he looks like he is where he belongs in this dark room. He does everything, you know, pretty quickly, pretty effortlessly, and then tells you guys you pretty much have about 10 minutes to wait.
All right.
Do you guys do anything in that 10 minutes? Have any discussions, or do you want to just like jump time?
I'm sure Doug would love to discuss plenty,
Hmm.
but I don't have anything particular I want to discuss.
Okay, so 10 minutes go by, and the photos start to come in. They start to develop, and
Oh my.
what you guys see in the photos, there's a fair amount of them. And what you guys see in the photos is you guys. It's different pictures of all of you. There's pictures of Doug, there's pictures of Scotty, there's pictures of Jules, there's pictures of Jacob. And one of the pictures of Scotty is Scotty walking out the front door of prison. There's a picture of Scotty walking into his parole officer. There's pictures of Jacob. One of them is at another photo premiere, and you remember this one? This was like 2 months ago, Jacob, that this picture was taken of you at a photo premiere. There's pictures of Doug's apartment. There's not the inside, but the outside. There's pictures of Doug's car. There's pictures of Doug walking up to what appears to be like a client's house. There's pictures of Jules speaking to another police officer. There's pictures of Jules at crime scenes that she's been to, apparently. It looks like, you know, you do see some police tape in some of the pictures, so yeah, whatever roll of film you guys found, these guys have obviously been spying on you at least for a couple of months. They've been watching all of you. There's pretty people in chat are asking, how does he have this? This is a film that they found in the warehouse that they were at. Just so chat remembers and the viewers remember. Yeah. So as you guys are looking over this, you are shocked by the fact that these are all pictures of you guys.
Wow.
How long do you think this has been going on?
Well, I got out
2
of
months.
prison 3 months ago.
Couple months.
This is just what we know about.
Uh,
There could easily be more spying, more pictures, more.
There could have literally been someone in the prison watching.
that's creepy.
Wouldn't surprise me. This.
Be anyone. It's, Perfect.
Huh. And
They're
just now
everywhere.
they've decided to start really putting the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, like it's been spying us for so long, but just this week, ish.
Indeed.
Do it. Why now?
So clearly, well, they've been watching us for a long time. Is there anyone else in these photos that that they might seem to be watching?
You're asking me that, right? I'm guessing.
Probably more of Jacob, but either, really. I guess you would be the one to answer it.
In this particular roll of film, there is only pictures of you four.
Yeah, so every picture is featuring one of us.
Yep.
Well,
Are they creepy?
yeah. So they probably know a lot more than we thought they did. And we thought they knew a good deal. Good news is we're led to believe your brother is still safe. Well, safe as he can be. They probably know of my connection to my brother, perhaps my family, if they decide to start using that kind of stuff against us. Probably the same for you, Jacob.
Right. Huh.
Guess we gotta really deal with this sooner rather than later.
Yep. I'm trying to think.
If it's been going on for this long, it could get more serious quicker than we know.
No, it's really getting really serious already, honestly. At this point. Everything.
Yeah, well, if what Scotty says is right, then they're not trying to kill us yet.
Yet.
They could
I want to
easily
become a Lenny.
change that at any moment. So I guess we gotta do something about it.
Yeah, a plan. Good plan. That can end it once and for all. That kind of plan.
Alright.
I don't know where to start. That's the problem.
I think I do.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. I know we're ending quickly. I just really like ending it on Doug's line. I think I do.
It's time for you two gentlemen to meet the Spectre Inspector.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
In these outfits.
I know tonight was a much shorter episode, but I just love that ending. It's too perfect. I just picture just like, I think I do. End of episode.
The biker and the Hawaiian are gonna go meet this person.
Yep. Yeah, sorry we're ending a little bit earlier, but you know what? I'm done. I mean, that's not true. I was gonna say I'm done trying to make these 3 hours. It's gonna end when it feels right. I'm still gonna try to make them 3 hours. It's just if the moment feels right, I'm gonna end it and not care about the time because I'd rather it end it where I think it would be best. Where we get the most optimal cliffhanger, chat. You know how it is. You all love cliffhangers. Is this what pain feels like? Yes, it is. But yeah, tonight was again a shorter episode, but I'm really happy with the episode. We We have a lot of cool stuff happening in the story. A lot of stuff starting to be revealed. We got a little bit of more of a flash into Jules' history. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
She almost freaking killed a guy.
Almost.
Should have done
But
it.
she did it.
She would have been like me, a murderer.
A murderer? I got it. Hold on.
Oh no.
Is she a murderer?
Oh my god.
Love this.
I was ready for it.
Can't wait till the episode where we reveal Jacob almost killed someone too.
Yeah. Wait till we see Jacob's dark past. Jacob's the sickest one out of all these
Yeah,
guys.
he has a secret room where he takes pictures of all his victims and hangs them up.
Oh my god, no!
And this is such a secret
That'd be a
fact
cool
about
story,
the
but no.
campaign. I don't even think Jakey knows it yet.
No, I'm a mystery.
I like how everyone's just throwing around so many ages for Jules.
Yeah.
It's not hard math, chat.
She's 36.
Yeah, she's 36 currently. She was about 16 when she almost was killed. And the flashback we just had was about 2 years after that.
Yeah.
Also, Scotty wasn't involved.
Yeah, can y'all stop making me murder people I didn't kill? Thanks.
No, it was Ted.
Ted.
I already killed my dad. I think I got enough on my back right now.
Yeah.
It was Ted, guys. It wasn't Scotty. It was Ted. Ted's the worst. We hate Ted.
And I'm younger than her.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Are you younger than her and you were dating her mom?
Whoa. And I killed that probably aged like 10. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy tonight's episode. We actually have some pretty cool plans for the upcoming episodes that I am very excited about, and it's going to be really fun. So don't miss the next 2 episodes. They're going to be really fun. And yeah, I guess we'll sort of reiterate all the other new stuff we got going on. Tomorrow, join us for Scurvy Seas.
Yeah. We gotta do
DM'd by the
pirate
one and
stuff.
only Xylophoney, featuring myself, Jules, Kaylee, and Devin. Stay tuned for our announcement of when the Olympus D&D is going to start, which will be on Sundays at 4 EST. And stay tuned for the announcement of when the Avatar D&D will be starting, which we haven't announced the time yet, but we will soon. But with all of these should be going within the next couple of weeks. So within the next couple of weeks, we'll have 4 separate active campaigns going, which is going to be nuts. And Xylo's going to be in all of them.
I'm not insane.
He's not a crazy person.
Never.
Y'all are crazy, chat. It's
Crazy
not him.
about good roleplay.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, if anybody, I guess this is sort of doesn't mean anything if you're watching this on YouTube, but if you missed any of the episode tonight, check it out on YouTube tomorrow. I am gonna make sure that it does go up tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna download it, edit it, and start uploading it tonight. And even though it's gonna take me probably like 9 hours to upload it, as long as I do it tonight, it'll be good for tomorrow. And oh, someone's saying what time is Pirates? 8 EST tomorrow. It's going to be at 8 p.m. EST. And like most of our shows, we're going to try to go around 3 hours. So expect it to be somewhere around 3 hours. And then I guess we'll do the usual thing where everybody goes around and, you know, shouts out anything they're doing. And Kayla tells Kayla tells Xylo to play Roblox.
Yep.
No.
I did make progress in that though.
She did.
He joined my Roblox roleplay Discord. So you know,
That's a big
fingers
step.
crossed.
Mhm.
You got Xylo to join another Discord. That's a big step.
That is a
Yeah.
big step, actually. Yep. Go check out the Dice and Fire Discord. It's been linked 3,000 times in chat. So, check.
Link it again.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not part of that already, do it. So you can see all the cool stuff. Share the art. And,
Yeah, we do a lot of cool stuff. We We have a place where everyone can share their fan art. We have a place where people can talk about either spoilers or theories for the different campaigns. We also have a bunch of people who do D&D watch parties when we're doing these live streams, so you guys can all hop in that Discord room and watch the episode together if you want.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, do that. Yeah. You plug in anything else, Xylo? Or
gosh, it's just all D&D in my head lately.
Yeah,
it really is. So
check out all the D&D things, and check out all these 4 wonderful people's FTO episodes, which is still a relatively new season that they have begun. Mm-hmm. And yeah, Jacob, Jacob, I'm doing it again. We have this thing.
Yes,
that's me. Jakey, because everyone calls him Jakey. But Jakey named his character Jacob, which is almost exactly the same thing. So, like, when we're done streaming, I still call Jakey Jacob sometimes, and he's been correcting me. Because I asked him to.
I am a famous photographer. I post a lot on my Instagram. Yes.
It's true. Jakey takes pictures and there's dead people in them.
Yes, yeah, I love doing that.
Anything else you wanna plug or let everybody know about, Jakey?
I guess FTO. I posted a new episode. Totally didn't have people think that me and Viper are brothers. So
I saw that. I had to watch the episode to figure out what the heck happened.
I just saw the footage of that.
What's happening here? What?
Yeah, we were just talking about family. All right.
Yeah, I thought it was really funny. I just saw the theories they're siblings, and I'm like, what?
Well,
how?
they're siblings in Art Olympus back then, and they have blue hair. So
yes, blue hair.
Who knows?
Maybe you guys are siblings in real life.
Who knows?
Yep. Oh boy.
Okay.
Check it out.
And Mitch, you got anything else aside from the FTO, which we
Before
already
I say
mentioned?
anything, people have been screaming in the chat about heights for our characters. It's been getting screamed for the last 3 minutes. Scotty is 6'6".
I don't know. How tall is Doug?
The rest of you, because they have been screaming.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, chat, and I'm gonna do this for you because people have been asking. People have been asking in the Discord as well. I am going to get an in-depth description of each character's physical characteristics, and I will pin it in the fan art chat of Awakening. So you guys can always reference it if you want to be accurate with your fan art and know what these guys look at. So I will do that so that you guys will stop asking. No, I mean, it's awesome. It's so cool that you guys are want to know and you want to be accurate, which is cool.
Jules is definitely
Doug is 3'5" for fan art purposes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you draw fan art this week of Doug Diggums, just keep in mind he's 3'5".
3'5".
3'5".
He's a weird. I just want to see Doug and Scotty next to each other. Don't actually make
on you.
Xylo's being sarcastic. There's no way he's actually 3'5", is he?
Just like Jules is 6'8".
You're like,
doesn't
my
mean I don't want to see the fan art.
I decide how tall he is. Okay. Yeah. I think everybody has spoken and shouted out their things. Again, join us tomorrow for some YAR D&D.
I'm excited.
And join the Discord so you guys can stay updated on when all the new stuff is coming out. And out of the people here, me, Xylo, and Mitch all stream on Twitch. So make sure you follow all of our individual Twitch channels. Make sure you follow everybody on Twitter if you haven't already. And make sure you subscribe to everybody's YouTube channel. And I think that's it. Mev, stream, please. I want to fix my internet. And then I will. I totally, I was saying to these guys, I had all these plans for October. I was going to do all these spooky games and stuff. I made new starting screens and all this stuff to do spooky games, and then my internet pooped on me. And yeah, waiting for that to be fixed. But then I will absolutely be streaming again. But yeah, follow on everybody on all the things, and I guess we will see you tomorrow
on the
for
Scurvy
pirates. And then we'll see you next week for another episode of Awakening. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye.
Night.